Hey guys, doing well today. So, what a game between the Chiefs and Hurricanes. The Chiefs have won another game now within, past the 80th minute mark. So it's getting ridiculous at this point. But yeah, fair enough. Credit to the Chiefs. They totally. I'm not going to say they totally deserve the win because, to be fair to the Hurricanes, they actually put up a very good performance and actually better than what I thought they would actually put up. So credit to them. They actually did very well, I'd say, throughout the whole game. But yeah, like I said, the Chiefs crawled their way back within the game, and yeah, they got that they got that penalty kick within the 83rd minute, and of course, who else was going to convert it? Damon McKenzie. So yeah, fair enough to the Chiefs. That puts them in a very good position within the table. But yeah, more or less, within that first half, obviously it ended 10-all, but you had a try from James Blackwell, I believe, within the first 1 minute, I'll say, like the first 1 minute, literally the first, and you could say the first phase of the Hurricanes kind of put out. Yeah, James Blackwell pretty much ran right through. Very good pass from Tyrell Lomax, essentially putting a fake in that sense. But yeah, all he had to do was just offload the ball, and Blackwell just ran right through. Had a little step as well, and then had a little shimmy, but more or less put the ball down, and that put them up 7-0. From there, I do believe McKenzie got a few penalty kicks, but after that, I believe Sumakula did get the first try within the 30th minute mark. So it did take a while, but yeah, the Chiefs did get their try within that first half through Sumakula. And yeah, well worked try actually. Obviously, it came off a scrum, so that they had pretty much advantage in that sense. And all you had to do was just pick up the ball and just put it down. So it was a very simple try, and more or less, it's kind of a try I think he should get anyway. But yeah, he had a brilliant game. So yeah, fair credit to him. Yeah, but the game ended 10-all pretty much at halftime. Not really much happened, you could say, within that first half. But yeah, as soon as the second half went straight in, the Chiefs responded, came firing in and got the second try, well, the third try, you could say, within the game through Bryn Gatlin. And yeah, well worked try, actually. This is the controversial decision, if I had to say, the Hurricanes actually did very well in actually winning the ball. Not winning the ball, but it was in a scrum, and I think the Hurricanes actually won the scrum. But it was one of those where I think the Chiefs, the ref gave a bit more time than normal, and yeah, obviously because of that, Bravo was able to set the ball out, pass to Bryn Gatlin, and all Bryn Gatlin had to do was just had a little shimmy and then just run right through and put the ball down. So yeah, the Chiefs went through, went up with that, and yeah, well deserved, you can say, pretty well worth a try there. But more or less, the Hurricanes responded literally, I think, within the space of 6 minutes, or right after that, within the 52nd minute mark. And yeah, well worth try, really. I believe it was Billy Proctor who got his hands on the ball at the end of the phase. But more or less, the Hurricanes did very well to actually contain the ball and have a lot of phases within the Chiefs 22. And yeah, from there, Billy Proctor was just able to run around essentially and get a try very near under the post. So yeah, well worth try for the Hurricanes. That kind of put them back into a better situation, kind of made the game a lot closer. But yeah, from there, there's a few decisions that kind of went both teams where everyone was pretty much dropping the ball for at least 10 minutes. But from there, the Hurricanes actually got the last try within the game, and I believe that was through Asapa Mora. Very good try, actually. I'm not gonna say the Hurricanes' best try because I think Blackwell's is still the best try. But Asapa Mora did very well to actually get his hands on the ball and actually just run around and just place it, because there was an opportunity beforehand where he was stopped. But more or less, the Hurricanes had advantage, got another penalty, did a line out, and then same phase, all he had to do was just clear onto the ball and then just obviously break loose and then run around and score. So he did very well in that aspect. And yeah, that kind of put the Hurricanes up in front, I believe, by 24 points to 23 at that stage, obviously with that Jordy Barrett's kick conversion. But yeah, from there, obviously, like I said before, McKenzie, I think the big play was obviously from Tupo Vala, actually winning the ball off, I believe, Dubisi Karifi. Dubisi Karifi just didn't have a good game in my opinion, and yeah, he lost the ball essentially. Tupo Vala actually clearly won it, but obviously he was pretty much forced out. So that was a penalty obviously to the Chiefs. All they had to do was just pretty much win the ball up, have a few phases, and then obviously they had a scrum, and then from there obviously they had advantage, and then got the penalty kick, and McKenzie converted. So yeah, well-worked game, really, very close game, ended 26-24, and yeah, the Chiefs definitely deserve to win the game overall, you could say, throughout the performance. And yeah, that does put them now, I believe, on 20 points. So it does make it a lot closer, you could say, within the competition. Obviously, the Crusaders and Blues still have a game to play this week, but more or less, it's going to be very tight, you could say, if you actually get the top two spots, because you never know, the Chiefs could actually go ahead of the Crusaders if for some reason the Blues beat the Crusaders this week, and then the Chiefs then beat the Blues the following week. So there is still a possibility that the home game could be played in Hamilton, but there's also a possibility it could be, the Blues could actually make the final. Obviously with the Blues, if they even get a losing bonus point, just say against the Crusaders this week, they can actually. All they have to do is really just beat the Chiefs next week, and then they still go through. So it's very interesting to see what actually happens, but more or less, just a well-worked win from the Chiefs, and definitely deserved. Anyway, just hope you guys have a good day, and I'll talk to you guys soon.